Talk about Henry why Henry has an uncertain future in Capcom and why he don't want to face these matchups. So here we go, here we go. I know Henry's gonna say the guys are old, the Lukes are canon, the John Lees are canon. I know he's gonna say all the matches for Team Death Ray and Team Shadow was canon. But they're not, bro. They're not. They're not human when it comes to modern controls and having an arcade stick or fighting commander pretty much. When they're doing the calls, they're doing it with precision and efficiency. Not just doing it just to do it, but to do it just to humble the player. Because I was going to be a cocky player and a toxic player like Henry himself. I know Henry's going to say we cheated. And I said we didn't cheat. Henry follows our arcade sticks and fighting game turbo pads because turbo makes the combos much easier to do and the moves much easier to do comfortably from what my Uncle John told me. Follows the fighting commanders that make your moves for your mains much more easier to do. The arcade stick will work your fingers to some extent. But anyways, I know Huntington and the guys are old. Especially when it comes to age, I said, well, who's the younger player here? Who has the advantage as far as Capcom years? So it's honestly the players are in their 40s and 50s. But not in their 50s, but exactly in their 40s. But anyways, Henry is human right now. Yeah, down like 3, stay human years later. We already know when that game is. I already know when that one of those games is going, but at the 5 Henry, bro, down like 3, still stay human years later. Well, for me, if I know about Detroit becoming about well, that's Detroit becoming in part 2 years later. Anyways, and he is human right now. He can bite me right now for all these rounds and rounds because you know what I'm saying. It's not fake far as the overall rage quitting games. It's true. It's true. Far as you doing what you're doing with radio, obviously. You know you're gonna say the girls are old, the Lukes are young, and the women are old and young, and all types of stuff. So you can't say that if you didn't play these matchups. Because if you did, which you probably did, you probably lost all those matchups. Like I said, because no flips, too many flips, and that humbled you. You probably ran into that matchup, I'm sure. All those ran to the win-wins matchup, if I know about my main of having hell right now. But if you did, that wasn't good for you, indeed. So like I said, Annie, whether you like it or not, and I know you hate me right now so bad. I found out you unfriended me on one of my pairs in the accounts. Definitely so bad as well, definitely so bad as well. But you knew this was coming as far as facing these matchups too, Annie, as well. I know you're gonna say the guys are old. And you can't say that. Especially when it comes to those parry breaks, especially when it reads to fight at melee too as well. So like I said, get into the rest of the house. I'm getting that Horde fighting commander soon, but it's gonna be pretty on because getting that Horde fighting brain is gonna be tough because of the price. But I'll get that free on. But anyways, no time for another time. But anyways, so once I get the compliment in a month, you're out of time. Definitely not out of time yet, but when the summer comes around, you're definitely out of time. I gave you until August, but based on what you was doing for the gameplay in Capcom, it hasn't panned out for you any as well. So like I said, you got into the middle. So by the time I get the confidence at the end of this month, and then the end of October, obviously, because Halloween season and Scorpio season, obviously, you got into December, which is the rest of the year. I gave you the rest of the year. By the time you gave you until August, which is what you was doing with your game, but you kept doing the same things, and that's not good. You can't be satisfied with those results either. So like I said, you got into December, because when I get the confidence at the end of the month, you're in trouble. Gotta be too busy platinum grinding, but once I get Street Fighter 6, I'll be hoping for the discount. Once it comes back up, I'll just get the discount for that game. But away in particular, obviously it went away a while ago. But anyways, over a few weeks ago. But anyways, once I get the game in WWE 2K20 Street Fighter 6 and other games, you're in trouble, honey, when you face me. So don't do my way for me to make that son return. I know it was like, get the best fuck, you ain't good. Okay, okay. Yeah, but anyways. If I do get Sony back, especially the new one, it's less with more. I got it for less with more, but I'll tell them all the price later. Tell them all the price later. I know he's gonna laugh at me, or he probably gonna not believe me, but balls it comes being less with more. But I'll tell you the price later. You probably in shell shock. Well, I got it from all that. But anyways, Henny can't beat these matchups. It's just like saying Henny could beat Diamante in Mortal Kombat XL, and knowing Diamante's down with Predator and Scorpion, his mains are Predator and Scorpion. I said, you're not going to be dealing with all that, obviously. He would expect the rage quit in that game because it's Warner Bros. Much as I love Warner Bros. I do. But I told him on too, if he goes for them grabs, you already know what to do. For that's the latex, obviously. If Demon plays one more comic, so the Predator and Scorpion, which he does. Scorpion defied more of me, honestly, than Demon. But anyways, but that's just like saying you make a person rage quit in the wrestling game, WWE 2K24. You even play, and he even played last year's one. Only one from 2022 or 2020. Or tried the one from 2021 didn't happen because of um, Vince McMahon's simple stuff, but that's another story for another time. But anyway, he thinks he can make everybody rich in every fight game in first one. So that's not going to happen, bro. If you're playing a prestige master, they want to beat you fair and square, even in Capcom as well. When they already let you, you have to respect that player, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, you also hate that player more. It's because you underestimate them, and you do all the time. We already know his intelligence, his IQ when it comes to facing these matchups. His IQ sucks. That's just me though. He should have fought these matches by now. But once he faces the worst matchups, then he's human now. Then he don't know what to do now. So then he's gonna say the guys are on, the Lukes are canon, the Rihanna's on Tekken is canon, the Lunas are canon, and the Capcom. Say how they doing a better combo that I can't do because you're using a dual sense. You're mashing, and we already know you are, and you can't say you're not. You are. Not saying you're cheating per se, but you're mashing, obviously, and that's not helping you cause match. Capcom's not a button mashing game. It's not. For all Street Fighters, you had to be with a Hori fight, the Hori fighting commander I'm getting soon. You know, I'm not getting in there, I'm getting it pretty on, obviously. We're doing the combos with precision and efficiency. That's the open arcade stick and a Hori fighting commander and the Hori arcade sticks and the other Street Fighter arcade sticks, obviously. But anyways, we're doing the combos with efficiency and doing the moves with efficiency without wasting them or rushing them. So like I said, you can't spend no charge cards to rage quit. I know you're gonna say they're old, then I'm old because I'm the better player. I say, how old are you, honey? You're still in your 20s. So you already know you're 12 years behind that player that's obviously in their 40s, in their 50s. So you're 2 decades behind. You'd be forever young in Capcom. You will never be elite. And you already know why you're not elite. You're not where you are rank wise because that Jimmy Butt ego and psyche. In ego, like Jimmy Butt said, F these, I don't have to play them. Then I'm all I said, Jimmy Butt with that ego, it's a sign as well. You would have to face some matches whether you like it or not. And you had to cope with those matchups too, because you don't know how to cope with Henny as well. I know Henny hates me right now. He unfriended me on one of my passing accounts so bad, bite me, and he bite me. Because at the end of the day, once I conquer you on Extra Glory 2 and Furry Kingdom and Muscat, you're dead to me on the next Street Fighter games as well. Because you had to deal with that grind, that struggle of beating charge characters. You still had to deal with that struggle, no matter what. No matter what Mortal Kombat, even if it's the new one in Mortal Kombat 2, when that comes out, the remake comes out, you had to deal with facing the better America. They're already Elder God rank. So you had to deal with that too. Because they're going to take her out of the ground. I'm telling you this now. So I'm giving you these warnings firsthand, Eddie, as well. And give you these warnings not to underestimate charge carriers in Capcom. But anyways, like I said, you're the Chicago White Sox and the Jimmy Butler of that ego and the Chicago White Sox, that PS5 losing against the worst match in Capcom because you underestimate, you talk too much smack. I talk too much smack, but I back it up compared to you. I was more story down in the games. I was down in counting attacking in Yu-Gi-Oh! In the retros and the independents. And he's been trolling the games that I played, that he played currently, including the retros and indies and independents. He's been struggling in some of these games. He's been getting game over. Well, there's some retros and indies you can get trophies for game overs possibly, but not in the other long end. With the long end, you're gonna get game overs and you won't be able to get back to where you was. Now, see some of Henry's gameplays, even on his trophy information, I said he's not doing well. He'd rather troll. You can't troll no independent game or retro game. Because they're gonna, and once you take it, that's a game over. That's a no-brainer. But yeah, but I don't think Henny cares about that right now. But all he cares about is to find these 2 minutes, and those minutes going to catch up to you when you face these matchups, Henny as well. Because, like I said, I gave you the whole rest of the year pretty much. Once the summer goes on, your time is up. Somebody has to humble you, Henny, right now. And humble your ego right now because you're not running from your mistakes as far as Capcom is concerned. You'd rather keep doing. Yeah, you'd rather keep doing what you're doing. with Ray right now, and you don't want to do it the way you want to do it, Ray, because you're matched with adults. And we are in a cat, and I told you, Capcom's not a button mashing game. Unless you're playing Naruto, obviously. Yeah. But anyways, Capcom's not a button mashing game unless you're playing Naruto or Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Fate of Two Worlds, or Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and 4, once 4 comes out, once we find out when that comes out. But anyway, like I said, you can't be a charge girl doing what you're doing. You keep to find these matches with Ray, it's going to catch up to you, and trust me. The minute you find all fight games, it's going to catch up to you in a way it doesn't catch up to you at all. Then you're going to have all that. So we all know you're going to go on a salty rant. We all know you're going to be frustrated, throwing F-bombs, types of. But at the end of the day, you knew I was right up air and earth. I'm always right, 110% right up air and earth. You can't keep doing what you're doing. Where you can't even do all them donkey kicks when it was the spec, the gals, the Farfad, and the lemons, and all the bisons, and all the Boro. If Boro was on you, lucky Boro was on sick. If Boro was on you, he would have beat you too straight up because he would have had moves that would have broke you out of the parry. But anyways, like I said, you got into the rest of the year. That's the middle of the summer. And once middle of summer, your time is up. I gave it the whole year pretty much. I gave it until the middle of summertime. But based on me watching your gameplay on YouTube, you have not trained against those matchups. You refuse to train because of your sense of reality in those matchups, you know? So like I said, you got into the summer because once I get that summer coming in it, end of this month, you're in trouble by December when December comes around. Because by the time I get my call end of this month, you're in trouble. Absolute trouble because you're wasting time, honey. You don't want to train and you refuse. And we already know why you refuse. You don't train hard enough. And if you do train, you don't train hard enough to face these matchups. The matches I gave you, yeah, but I gave him too much time. Gave him too much time for the matchup because he keeps trolling games. He keeps playing burst mode when he should be playing train mode. No, he's gearing up to face these matchups soon. And I gave him all this time, obviously, until the middle of the summer. Otherwise, your time is. I mean, your time is. I gave you too much time because you're playing around. You're playing around right now. Jokes up, jokes off now. The jokes off now because the big boy plans are coming off right now because you obviously someone needs to humble you right now. And I'm hoping it's John too or me. In the games we were down because if John humbles you, you got no words for it. But we don't know if you're going to do the F bombs because my uncle, but my uncle's going to say F your feelings. Got my nephew and all and slash niece knows me too. I'm going to kind of being down there in Calgon. I was all ready to go in Calgon, whether a lot of people like me or not. Like I said, my uncle was too good in Calgon. I'm just trying to establish myself in Calgon like the way John did in his heyday, you know, trying to be down in Calgon with that Holy Fighting Commander. So that way John can't question me in Calgon no more. But anyways, they gave Henry too much time in Calgon. He's wasting time. And I told Henry, I said, I'll give you all these warnings, but obviously you're not taking these warnings. I know you define this I in your name, which is annoying, so you can't know me forever, Henry. You can bite me right now, But what I'm saying about you, as far as your race quitting prowess, as far as facing these matchups in Calgon, it's not going to happen. When you're facing there, it's the other way around. I know you're doing them F-bombs. I'm sure you're doing them F-bombs against these matchups. Because you're facing these matchups, and we know you're going to do the donkey kicks and et cetera, et cetera. But that's not going to work when you face those matchups. So like I said, you got until the end of the middle of the summer because once the middle of the summer comes around, tick tock, your time is up because you're wasting time. And I gave you too much time to even face these matches. And I was only being nice about it. I gave you the honest warning, but these are your final warnings, Andy. Final warnings. You keep to find that Jimmy Butler ego all you want, but at the end of the day, you're not gonna be able to beat these men. You're not ready for the matchup. Because I know you're gonna find it ready to face these men. I said, no, you're not. Because I gave you all that time to train. You've been playing burst mode against these matches. You haven't fought it well. What you should be doing is training against them. So when you actually face these matchups, you be ready to beat it if you call yourself not doing what you're doing with Rio, obviously. And the finest millions with Rio, obviously. So like I said, you got into the middle circle. Once the summer is up, by the time I get my Sony console near the end of October, obviously your time is up by the summer. Your time is up. I'm dead serious right now because this is your final warnings. Final warnings. So you train against these ones, stop playing versus mode. You can play versus mode. I don't care if you do that, obviously. But you better train, and you better train hard. Because if you don't train hard against these matchups right now, I don't know what to tell you. I gave you the whole year pretty much. Actually, I gave you I gave you to the summertime. had my other console then as well. But once I get Sony console back near the end of this month, we got into the middle of December. Once December comes around, your time is up. Because I'm tired of you manipulating mains memories. I'm tired of you doing that. And it's going to catch up to you because that, when I do facing, attacking, and Yu-Gi-Oh, those gameplays will be recorded on this channel, on my royalty account, in my main account. The main account that my cousin helped me make, I was in my console. These bills will be recorded. I already made a playlist for them clips already. Just see if you will actually home with my Uncle John and me in the games we were down in, with two different fighting games we were down in. We'll see. So those builds of facing you in Capcom and Tekken and Yu-Gi-Oh, those gameplays and even the rest of the game will be recorded because I already made playlists for the Capcom ones and the Tekken ones already. So those gameplays will be saved in my playlist and those which come will be recorded. This is what to make sure I get a laugh from anybody, including from my friends on PSN, including my Uncle John, to see a player that with a lot of karma. See if he laughs at you and say if I was playing. I know my Uncle John would say I know if I was playing. If Kyle's homeboy, I would humble him too as well. Like the way Kyle just humble him, you know. But anyways, we got into the middle of December. Because once December comes around, time is up. Okay, I gave you too much time, honey, for sure. You've been wasting time purposely. You're playing versus mode for too long because you already know the sense of reality what you had to deal with. It's probably why he's been trolling certain games too, not finishing some of the new games out because the games are not for him. If you buying these games, you need to finish them, man. If you're having a hard time, look at the walkthroughs. That's the least you can do. But if you choose to do it your way is getting you game overs on every game pretty much. Lucky Borderlands didn't have a game over.
Yes, this is.
Because if Borderlands did have a game over, man, I would tell you, you would have been probably one of the worst Borderlands players to play with of all time. That's just me though.
That's true.
Yeah, like I said, you got into the end of the summer because once the summer comes around, your time is up. And I'm putting this out, obviously, loser.
Yeah, man, it sucks.
Henny sucks in Capcom. Henny sucks in any game he would play because he would not look. And Henny sucks in Capcom because he would underestimate. He keeps mimicking mains. He keeps mimicking people's mains and main memories. I say you can't do that if that's not your main. Stick to your main and stick to it. Shut up, man. Shut up, man. Because at the end of the day, if you keep doing what you're doing against Ryu, honestly, it's not going to look good for you, Mr. Son. Not going to look good for you, Mr. Son, as well. So when I beat you in Capcom, in Tekken, and Yu-Gi-Oh, in the wrestling game, once me and Dim already conquer you pretty much, and me and Dim already can talk about the console wars after that as well. Once we conquer Henny as well, and Henny's homeboy in wrestling as well, because both of them most likely going to be trollers, but anyways. Then Henny will have no words for me for a whole year and a half. Because I gave him too much time to train, even that, including the wrestling game, I gave him too much time to buy that game as well. Still waiting on that too, Henny, but I'm not buying. I think I'm joking, I'm not joking. Because I know you think I'm a troll, and I'm not a troll when it comes to social media. I'm not. Got all my videos I made talking about the console wars and everything else, as far as and me roasting. Most stuff got the double-digit views. Some of my videos, just getting the double-digit views, including the ones I made from the whole year of content, pretty much. But anyways, so like I said, guys, this right moment I'm doing to Henny right now, this is not a fair fight. He underestimates every matchup and he mimics mains. And somebody has to tame him before it's too late. He's running out of time. I gave him all this time to train. He keeps playing versus mode because he already knows what he's going to have to deal with. Because he don't want to deal with competition. You remind me of another person I know that don't want to deal with competition. Because it's real. Okay, guys, I end the video right there. I'll probably make another one talking about Henny as well, why he don't want to face these matches after this video, pretty much. Add me on XP Glory too. Masagao Hishi for Furry Kingdom. I'll set your close friend request from Austin Troublemaker, pretty much. Also, follow me on Facebook, add me on Facebook. It's my whole main name spelled backwards. You'll see the heaven and hell picture on it as well. I had to spell my whole main name backwards to keep my Facebook from being hacked. But anyways, add me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I have multiple Instagram accounts, including my Merge Meta and Instagram on as well. Add me on Alpha 48 Film, my only sponsor account now for sure, because my other one was compromised. When I added, all the was compromised as of yesterday. I had to close it down, unfortunately, so I lost that Twitch account as well. Who knows? But anyways, down to 3 Twitch accounts. But anyways, if you like my rambles and rants of me roasting Henny when it comes to uncertain future account, please give a like on this. Leave a like on this video. Share it out. As well, you probably can make people laugh on Fiasco, as well. And White Rambles rants roasting Shannon Sharp, roasting people when it comes to clutch sport Nick Wright, and roasting Miss Friend when it comes to the microphone. Come to my YouTube channel. I give you the videos every day like I've been doing for the past whole year, most of last year and this year too as well. Talking about the constant war content. But if you like my rants of me roasting Mr. Francis when it comes to the microphone, me roasting when it comes down to any and Capcom right now, like I did these 2 videos today and a few videos talking about the console wars, come to my YouTube channel. I'll give you the smoke of air and earth all day. Make you laugh too in the process. So, if you like my rambles and rants, I'll end the video after this, obviously. I'll write my rambles and rants about the console wars pretty much. Me roasting Henny and me roasting his friend when it comes to the microphone and Shannon Charlie and as far as clutch sports is concerned. And me agreeing with Stephen A. Smith and Max Coleman. Now Max Coleman is making his ESPN return possibly as well. I found that out earlier today too as well. Come to my YouTube channel. I get the smoking air earth all day. Henny is a troll and once a grummer and always a grummer when it comes to the basketball games as well. Still waiting for him to get that too as well. But anyways. Okay guys, I end the video right there as well. In the next video, I continue to talk about Henny and Sunshine Future and Capcom. Yeah, deuces.